What do you do when you get married? Change your name or keep it? I think women who change their last name are wimpy. It's like they need to announce to the world, oh, I caught a guy. There's a guy out there who would actually marry me. Today, we're talking to Dr. Sherry Myers, marriage and family therapist, about how changing your last name affects your children and your personal identity. As we discuss, did you take your husband's name?
So Sherry, when I got married, I immediately jumped in. I took my husband's last name. Right, of course I did.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. And also, before we even got married, we joined our money. So, I mean, we
of
really...
Of course you did.
Right. Do you think she has judgment about this?
Well, maybe there's a little defense going on here because, of course, you didn't, right?
No, I didn't, and I still haven't.
Listen, I do agree that it is sort of antiquated, this idea that the woman just gives up her name and takes the man's name. I do believe that sharing a name, especially when you have children,
Absolutely.
It unifies you as a family.
Taking your husband's name, what didn't make you sad? For some women, it's the societal expectation that I now have to give up who I am to merge with another.
Which is the bigger thing, right? Am I losing my identity by taking my husband's last name?
No.
Why didn't you take Sherrod's name to begin with?
It wasn't just like it happened that way. It was a very conscious decision.
Right.
I did not want to ever be dependent on a guy. I did not want my identity messed with. And you know, 50% of the country gets divorced.
Okay, I didn't really think of that.
Now, there is some confusing things to the kids because,
Right.
like, we'll go check into a hotel, and just by chance, I'll put down the credit card instead of him. It has my last name. Then when they call up to the room,
Right.
you know, they're calling him like Mr. Machen. That's not a good situation.
Yeah.
Your kids have his name.
They do.
Not your name.
They do.
And I think that is a problem in identity. It almost makes the mother an outsider to the family because
Oh,
there's
great.
the kids
You're
with
not an outsider
the
to
name of the father. If you bring on your husband's name, even as a hyphen, and professionally, you still go by your name. It's just another deeper way to merge with your husband, saying we are a
deep
union.
enough.
But let me
Is
ask
marriage
this-
not deep
okay,
enough? I
no.
already share the bathroom. I already share closet space. Can I not just keep something for myself? Right.
I'm not saying give up your name, but I am suggesting you and your children share the same name, or at least have part of the name, and it makes it a lot clearer for all.
Sherrod never pushed for me to change my name. He never said that's something of importance to me. You know, I grew up where, you know, the only person who can take care of you is you, and don't be dependent on other people. And little did I know that actually it has nothing to do with my last name, because I'm dependent on him because he's the father of my children.
Tell us your story with your name and
Did you
names
change your
and-
name?
Okay, when I first got married,
Yes.
at first I was a hyphen until I had kids. Fast forward, 2 children, I get a divorce. And I remarry. So
See,
now,
if you wouldn't have changed your name, it would have
Right.
been fine. It would have
Well-
been like a wash.
I'd like to have both my feet in, not one foot out the door.
there really isn't any right or wrong.
Although
it's
I'm
really
going to
about
mess up my kids, right? that's what it's come down to. There's no right or wrong, but I'm going to mess up my kids.
It really has to do with your values. And if you don't have any issues, merge, take a name, become a family, make it easy, or take our last name as their middle name, because now that would be true union.
Right? Why not?
Because
Why not?
I'm going to go
really-
propose that tonight at dinner. I'm sure that's going to fly well. He was like, listen, you don't have to take my name, but I sure ain't taking your name.
Exactly. Do you think Barb should take her husband's last name?
Come to jenandbarb.com and tell me what you think. This episode is brought to you by Dodge.